viene quasi una malinconia sotto finestra toia restaria quando fa notte o sole se ne scende.
Vedi Napoli e poi muori, which translated means see Naples and die, which I almost did. Let me show you. Trigger alert. This is not for the faint of heart. I have this scar running down from my abdomen all the way down past my navel. I have 30 staples in my stomach. I had emergency surgery in Naples, so for me, Vedi Napoli e poi muori, see Naples and die, has a special significance. Translated it means see Naples and die, but it was actually quoted by the famous Wolfgang Goethe, whose meaning, while in his grand tour across Europe, basically what he meant was that Naples is a city so beautiful, so spectacular, that once you have seen it with art and history and culture, you will never need to see another city.
Living in the shadow of Vesuvius. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favour fire. Robert Frost. Sitting atop one of the world's most active chains of volcanoes that runs from Vesuvio all the way down to Mount Etna in Sicily, Napoli is all about desire and fire. Viewed from the top of Mount Vesuvius, the city of Naples looks like a densely woven blanket wrapped snugly around the volcano's slopes. From up here, with sunlight glinting off the broad crescent of the Bay of Naples, far from the din of traffic, Naples and its surrounding suburbs look peaceful. This tranquility makes it all the more difficult to imagine the worst-case scenario that volcanologists believe Vesuvius could inflict on the Neapolitans, a repeat performance of the AD 79 eruption that famously destroyed the Roman towns Pompeii and Herculaneum. When Vesuvius goes, it really goes. And in this scenario, Vesuvius does not ooze lava and throw up a few rocks as, say, Hawaiian volcanoes do. The pressure from below just builds and builds until it goes off like a bomb, sending a superheated column of rock, ash, and gases 20 kilometers into the sky. And within hours, this rolling mixture of gas and dust collapses back and roars down the slopes at up to 240 kilometers per hour, headlong towards the 600,000 people living around its base. These pyroclastic flows can blast through stone walls up to 3 meters thick and can flash fry all living matter they touch. And beyond this annihilation zone, ash and volcanic rock fragments called tephra shower down on a wide area, quickly accumulating enough material, up to 500 kilograms per square meter, to collapse roofs, burying people alive. The urban sprawl of Naples is surrounded by 3 active volcanoes: Vesuvius, Ischia, and the Campi Flegrei. The good news for modern-day Naples is that so far there is no sign of a head of steam building under the volcano, but just to be sure, it's being watched around the clock by the Vesuvius Observatory. It's unclear when, just like it did for Pompeii in 79 AD, but Napoli is definitely a place that ends in fire.
Extraordinary and mysterious. Naples is a city full of contradictions. It's a metropolis that never fails to surprise.
Every day, its vicoli, or narrow streets, reveals centuries of hidden history. Its neighbourhoods tell of unique traditions. And the vista from on high paints a breathtaking panorama, from the ancient fortifications of its famous bay to a still very active Vesuvio. Dating back some 4,000 years, Naples is one of the oldest cities in the world. Greek settlers established an early colony here about 2,000 years BC, and by the 6th century BC, that erected the ancient city of Neapolis. The distinct Neapolitan culture was born, and then even survived after the Romans conquered the area.